What's happening, y'all? It's your man Earl, October 10th. And it never fails whenever we do videos talking about money, we always get some sort of conversation, if I want to call it that. We get a little kickback whenever we're talking about success. Even people see me walking and talking or out at a restaurant or just conducting business, we find out that we get some pushback. And so what we're talking about today is something that I talk about frequently. And what do I mean by that is there's a group of Bible verses that I constantly keep fresh in my mind to remind me of the balance of God's Word, to remind me of the truth of God's Word, and remind me of the knowledge, okay, that is available to you if you would humble yourself and you would start reading, okay? So one of the strongest Bible verses that, and I mean strength not in the quote unquote, this is better than this. What we're talking about is by subject matter. So we're talking about quote unquote material success. We're talking about worldly things. Okay, the Bible has all this in there, so don't get in a tizzy. Just listen what I'm about to tell you, what I'm about to read to you. Proverbs chapter 22, verse 2 says this: the rich and the poor meet together. The Lord is the maker of them all. Okay, and we know Proverbs is a book on wisdom sayings. Proverbs is a book that has 31 chapters in it, and the chapters have wise sayings, have stories, have analogies, have wise gathering of material that you can look at collectively as well as individually. And this is one of those verses. So, what are we saying as we meditate on this today, Saturday, October 10th afternoon? God makes both people. God makes all people. So the question is why is one person rich and why is another person poor? Notice poverty is not the word in here. It's rich and the poor. Those are what? Terms that are relative, because rich to someone in one country may not be rich to another person in another country. Being poor in America is surely not the same thing as being poor in Haiti. All right? And this is why the Bible is so truthful. And this is why you have to read for yourself and find someone that can help you understand what you're reading. All right? And what's best is if you go back to the original languages, Hebrew, Greek, and Aramaic. Get into a good Bible study, get into a good Bible reading, Bible teaching church. You begin to learn these principles. So what's the one principle that you need to pick up from today? Okay? The rich and the poor have one thing in common. And that one thing in common is God has made, has allowed, has given them both what they have and what they don't have. So the real question of the hour, the real question to yourself is, before you start hating on someone, before you start digging at someone, before you start being skeptical about someone's way that they gathered their material success or material wealth, know that God directly does things and God allows things. All right, and your object or your objective, pardon me, should be to do what you can do and be the best at what you can be and be the best at what you can do, that you may have what's called success, defined by you, by the way, not the world. So I don't get angry. I don't get mad at somebody's success. I don't get angry. I don't get mad at somebody's wealth. I don't get mad. I don't get angry at somebody being poor. I don't get upset at somebody choosing to live at a certain place. That's not my. I'm not God. You're not God. So why are we getting upset at where people choose to live their estate in life? All right. God makes both people rich and poor. God allows people to be rich. God allows people to be poor. So don't lose your scruples. People talk about money. Don't lose your scriptures when people talk about success. You determine what success is for you and to you. Okay? God bless you. God keep you. Day 284 on the calendar, October 10th. The rich and the poor have this in common. God is the maker of them all. God bless you. God keep you. Peace.